One way to prevent a hostile takeover is the Pac-Man defense. So let's say you got a hostile bidder. They make a bid to acquire the takeover target. What the takeover target can do is respond in kind, turn the tables, and say, you know what? You made a bid to acquire us. We are going to make a bid to acquire you. So the takeover target says, you know what? We're going to acquire the hostile bidder. Why might they do that? Well, if the hostile bidder, if the thing the takeover target was worried about was that the hostile bidder was going to like fire their CEO and like change the direction of the firm and so forth, now the takeover target, they would be in charge because they say, well, we're actually going to be the ones running the show if we take over you. Also, it could be that the takeover target didn't think that the hostile bidder offered sufficient compensation, and that could be why they're doing this. In any event, the takeover target is flipping the tables and saying, we are going to acquire the hostile bidder. Okay, so obviously if they do that, then problem solved. They don't have to be worried about being taken over by the hostile bidder. The reason it's called the Pac-Man defense is because of the Pac-Man video game. So in the Pac-Man video game, you've got Pac-Man, who the ghosts are chasing Pac-Man, but if Pac-Man eats enough power pellets, Pac-Man can turn around and eat the ghosts. Okay, so you're basically flipping the tables. Now, real life example, so you don't hear of the Pac-Man defense being deployed that often, but in 2014, high-end men's apparel clothing stores, Joseph A. Bank and Men's Wearhouse, the Pac-Man defense was employed, where basically, so these companies make like suits and stuff like that, so like men's ties. So Joseph A. Bank made a bid to acquire Men's Wearhouse. Men's Wearhouse interpreted as a hostile. They did not want Joseph A. Bank to take them over. So Men's Wearhouse, in turn, made a bid to acquire Joseph A. Bank. And that's, in fact, what happened. They did merge. Men's Wearhouse was successful in taking over Joseph A. Bank. So, again, Men's Wearhouse prevented the hostile takeover of Joseph A. Bank by turning around and acquiring Joseph A. Bank.